hate it when YouTube does this. Happy Monday. Here we go. Oh. Just gonna quickly answer this message. Okay, should be organized now. Oh dear, it's been a long day.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Okay. Going on here? Everything's going on here.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Okie dokie. Where's this Corso?
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, ma'am. Designation
ma'am.
X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
If this thing even looks at me the wrong way, I'm putting it down.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you, ma'am.
Jeepers. How do we get this way? This way, yeah. Shooting.
Still kicking?
I need to figure out how to fix my sensitivity. Okay, how do we get... I don't think I needed the cooking pot, but... Show me your feet! And not in a creepy way. Annoying. Where are you? Oh shit! I forgot they do that. Anymore. Nice of him to bring this over for me.
Time's up.
Oi. It's gonna weigh me down, no doubt.
There's someone who got you.
Oh, that's the quarter dude. Come back to that later.
Hold up a moment, ma'am. There's something important I need to tell you.
Indeed.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
I think so.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
They can be made docile with a code. Interesting. I'll have to make a note of that.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, ma'am. Ready when you are.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Well, you're not me, so...
Well done. Here, I'm gonna guess you two are agents of just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so dead?
B592 initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something to him. Take them out. Are you fucking kidding?
Nice work, ma'am. I'll take the synth back. This is X688, ready to relay with reclaimed synth B592.
Won't be able to hack this.
Okay. Powerful something. Okay. I don't know.
Not relevant. Minutemen are there now. That's good. For them. And I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Orange Colored Sky by Nat King Cole. You love this one, right? It's a real classic. Sure.
Mhm. That's what I need to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's hot. I did indeed. Oh,
Remember to practice good sanitation habits at all times.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
Why do you care what happens on the surface? You're in your own world down here.
Because there are forces on the surface that could pose a threat to us, and only a fool ignores a possible threat. We might diminish that danger by correcting the false perception that we intend some great harm to mankind. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
up. Down. Up, down, turn around. Huh?
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this.
Perhaps after you've been disassembled.
Your quarters are just inside,
Make
ma'am.
something that's actually useful.
When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
Okay. Not seeing any arms or ammunition. One gun.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Where are my going? Speak to Val. I think I... No, I can't.
Son?
Ah, hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Mother. Of course, you're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
A Corsair will be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
Okay. Do I inform the Brotherhood? I don't feel completely convinced.
I trust you'll resolve the situation at Bunker Hill quickly and quietly.
Okay. Do you think I require power armor? Yeah, let's go get it.
I don't mind hoofing it as long as there's some excitement at the end of the road.
Who's here? Gunner. Man, Jezebel is a monster.
That was easy.
Whoa.
Okay, that was some bullshit. Starting to have fun.
Oh, someone lost their head. Do we tell the Brotherhood? I think it makes much of a difference because they're going to be there anyway.
The putrid stink of dishonor. There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Paladin Dance.
What's the matter?
Your thoughts?
Rebuilding Liberty Prime will ensure our victory over our adversaries in the Commonwealth.
How do you think things are between us?
You've earned my respect, soldier. I hope that means something to you.
I think it's time we split the team.
Affirmative. I'll see what I can do to make myself useful while you're gone. Ad Victoriam.
I've been waiting for you.
So, what's our situation?
I assume you've been briefed? Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Hello! How are you? Don't mind us, just passing through. Keep doing what you're doing. Why are they attacking that front? Oh, dropping frames. No mod. Second playthrough. Wait. Shoot at me. I'm on console. Uh-oh. Wow. Where's my companion?
You there, Sin.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257. Initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest. All right, Sin.
Please.
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon.
One
I've
more.
been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset.
I don't need your money.
Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
I'll take the bottle cap, so... Is it? Okay. I'll watch the door, you do what you gotta do, bro. I don't know. I thought he realized it was Vince. Or do we need to finish fighting? We weren't really fighting. I'll take that.
We got trouble.
Trouble. Doo-doo, doo-doo.
Where'd you go?
Ooh. Yeah. It was struggled with it a little bit first playthrough. Kinda gotten used to it now. What you got for me? Oh, fusion core, thank you. Anyone else? What you got, bro? Okay.
Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
Oh wow, so much loot. I have so much loot, I don't know why I keep picking stuff up. Cannot help myself. Steal. Happy to kill and maim. hiding. Oh, I feel bad. Okay. Deb. Give me all your ammo. Yeah, it's not really knowing the story. With my first playthrough, I kind of rushed, so I've taken it slower this time round. Super mutant, what are you doing here? Okay. Brotherhood haven't turned on me yet. Okay, so we are meeting Father, which is kind of weird to call him Father when he's my son, right? Where is he? He's up here somewhere, isn't he? No? I've got to go in. For some reason I always think he's there.
Who's there? I'll wear your guns around my neck.
Who's there?
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Hello. Normal. Normal. I'm not brave enough for survival. I will try it eventually, but yeah. For now I just want to enjoy the actual game without being too stressed. What am I doing here? I have to go... Oh yeah, I'll take that.
No life signs detected.
Okay. Where's the door? Where am I going? Oh. No? Ah. Yeah.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
I don't know.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts.
That's great.
Will the Commonwealth
I'm just
corrupt
an
you,
experiment to you.
as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and
it's
will
so
be
sad.
repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming.
But the decision was
and they'll
made
be assigned to new duties within the
at the
Institute.
start of the second
Not the
playthrough
first
that
or
we would
last
go
time
with the
it will
Institute
happen.
this time
The
around.
railroad remains an annoyance, of course. But they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have
that's
done
great.
well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen
Okay.
It's time to go back in.
Yeah. Don't know how I feel about that.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I fixed one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least
I get lost in here. Ooh, part of me.
Let's get this Directorate meeting over with before we speak further. Well, it's important.
Hello.
we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is she doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects
She's
that
the cat's
require
mother.
our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but, sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Yes, what is it?
Have you noticed any suspicious activity lately? Since operating outside their protocols, maybe a citizen expressing...
What's Phase 3?
It's very important to us. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
What kind of compromises?
We have at times had to rely on drawing power from above-ground installations. It risks personnel and equipment, but no longer. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Can you tell me more about this reactor?
Certainly. It was originally built for the Commonwealth Institute of Technology before the war, but was only for testing. Over the years, we've advanced the technology, made a great many improvements, and are finally nearly ready to activate it. The reactor is close to ready, but recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir?
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I am not overly fond of putting my own mother in harm's way, she has proven more than capable of handling herself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No,
please, everyone, please, I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you.
I know,
but we're running out of time.
I gotta see how this plays out from this side.
You're dying?
I'm afraid so. A very aggressive form of cancer. Believe me when I say we've done everything we can. We can talk more
I went
later.
Railroad. This time Institute.
Right now, the future of the
Next
Institute
time.
is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my mother as my successor.
It's really difficult for me.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? She isn't one of
bad
us.
side.
She isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my mother has already proven herself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Mother. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
What would it mean to be in charge?
Most divisions of the Institute are fairly autonomous, perfectly capable of functioning without intervention. Where those divisions interact, however, problems can arise. You'd lead the Directorate in setting policy, resolving disputes, and the like. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about you.
I'm dreading it.
That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest
It's like when I played
operation.
Red Dead, I couldn't
Dr.
play
Fillmore can fill
low
you in
Arthur
on the
no matter
details.
how hard
There
I
are hard
tried.
decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially.
I really
know
struggle
that
with
you'll
it.
do the right thing.
The right thing. Yeah. Bow, bow. What else did I fail? Oh, it's after this next one. No more. Brotherhood. I think. Where is...
Have you seen J522 around? He didn't show up for duty today, and I can't seem to find him.
Oh look, I managed to find my room. Can you imagine? I'll just chill here for now.
You know what happens if they hear you talking like this? They'll wipe you. I suggest you keep this to yourself.
What if something's wrong? Look around. Courser patrols have doubled. Synths are being wiped more frequently. Something is going on.
I don't want to hear anymore. Do whatever you want. Just leave me out of it.
Interesting.
I know you'll achieve great things here. We all do.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Okie dokie.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Huh?
Dr. Ao was looking for you. It sounded important. Did Dr. Ao find you? He wanted to talk to you about something.
Ao.
Hello, ma'am.
Which one was Ao?
You were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it?
Bio.
Or weren't you accessing a terminal?
Synth retention. I'm guessing.
All systems nominal.
Indeed.
Hi there.
Hi.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Indeed. Surely it's... No. If you wanted to talk to me, wouldn't it be here? Okay.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
The world would be better off as the surface would die out.
Wow. It's really hard to ignore those comments.
Justin?
We've got a problem here, and to be honest, Father's never taken it as seriously as he should. I'm hoping you will.
What's the problem?
We often send synth scavenger teams to the surface. Occasionally, one of the synths will try to escape. The rate of escapes has been increasing lately, and I don't think it's just random chance.
Okay. What are you doing to solve this problem?
I did some digging and discovered that the culprit is right here, in the Institute. Someone in robotics has been changing my work crew assignments, replacing synths I approve for surface duty with high flight risks. I'm convinced that someone is Alan Benet. He thinks that synths are people. He even lives with one. It's disturbing.
Ew.
Who else has access to the terminals in robotics?
Well, there's Max Loken and Father, of course, but I know those men. They wouldn't do something like this. No. Benet is the only one with both motive and opportunity. Unfortunately, even if I had proof of Benet's involvement, I don't have the authority to do anything about it. But you, your father's hand-picked successor. If you make the accusation, nobody would have the nerve to question it. Anyway, like I said, the roster assignments were definitely altered from the terminals in robotics. I leave the rest to you.
Okay.
I'm trained for any combat
Report
situation.
anything suspicious to the
What we get
SRB.
into, I'll be
Dr.
ready.
Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Operating at full capacity.
Ooh, wish I could say the same. Red for robotics. What am I doing?
Come now, Alan, it could have been anything. It was probably just a glitch in the nervous system.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
If it were just a limb twitching, perhaps.
Primary drive. Down 2 gen on through wall. Pathfinding's updated. Right, Epsilon. Right, error.
Involuntary
settling in.
twitching and rapid eye movement can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what it means. If you're about to
Say this every time, but it's just so Westworld.
Artificial sentience in machines with souls. Don't bother. I've heard enough of them. Write them down from memory. But
remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
They're up.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Liam, I forgot to tell you, your friend Brendan came by looking for you.
Thanks. Did he say why?
He mentioned something about studying and then said a lot of scientific words, but I don't think he knew what they meant.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll go find him later. Thanks, Eve. Hey, you're that new guy. The one from the vault. What are you doing here?
Oh, just looking around.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna fool me that easily. You're here for a reason, I can tell. So what is it?
I'm investigating synth escapes.
I already told Justin Ao that my dad has nothing to do with that. I guess he didn't believe me, so he sent you instead. That guy's a real jerk. Listen, I know what Justin Ao believes, but he's wrong. My dad's not helping synths get away. I guess he could get into real trouble if they decide he's guilty anyway.
Do you know anything that might help me prove his innocence?
I don't know anything that would help. I wish I did. I wish everyone would just leave my dad alone. I mean, why is it such a big deal if a few synths escape? We have more than enough here.
Is there anyone else who might want to help the synths?
I don't know. You figure it out. Just leave my dad out of it, okay? The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
I must be the luckiest synth in the Institute.
Okay. What am I investigating now?
Why can't a synth be a person too? I don't really see the difference. Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
SRV terminals.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well...
Scanning unknown identity.
It was an honor to fight at your side.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. So they can be, you know, they're telling you the truth when they say they can be dangerous to these memory wipes, but I think we have to. Cricket Caravanner. I don't think I've seen her this playthrough. So basically everyone's an informant. Maintenance.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings, ma'am.
Oops.
Don't come any closer. I'm sorry that you had to find me here.
You're the one who's been helping the synths escape?
Me? No, I'm just helping. Justin was closing in and figuring things out. I offered to help so he wouldn't get caught.
Stop being vague and just tell me what's going on.
I know Liam isn't really my son, but I've come to love him as if he were. He's so smart and so kind-hearted. All he wants is for synths to have a better life, to be free. I'm sorry. You seem like a good person, but I can't let you tell Justin that Liam is helping the synths.
You'd really risk your life to protect Liam.
Risk my life? I would give my life, and if necessary, take someone else's. I'm sorry, but I have no choice. So that's it, huh?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the synth component? Front Liam. Ah, Liam, in another life. You're a patriot. So Alan
A clean and healthy
Benet's
work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
partner?
Must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Sure.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
You're the one helping synths escape. Why?
So you figured it out. Nice work. Nobody else down here could. I'm not surprised it took someone from outside. At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape, so they can have a better life.
What happens to the synths you free?
I like to think they go on to live better lives. I hope so, anyway. Look, now that you know, you have a choice to make. You could tell Justin. But I have a proposal for you. I want to frame Justin Ao. Look, ever since Dr. Zimmer left, he's been out of control. He and his coursers have been pushing people around and threatening them to get what he wants. When he came after my dad, that was the last straw.
Wow.
Would that really solve anything? Who would take Justin's place if he were gone?
Alana Secord. She's honest, fair, and good at what she does. She'll make a great acting director for the SRB.
Yeah, well, I think this Justin AO is going to be a pain in my arse if I don't take this opportunity.
If he's as bad as you say, then he needs to go.
I know just what to do. Go to Justin's quarters and disable the security safeguards on his private terminal. I'll remotely plant evidence on it that'll make it look like he's the one helping the synths. Then it's bye-bye Justin AO.
This way. Ooh. Oh, wait, it's over. Oh, he's still sleeping. Why is he still sleeping? Goodness gracious.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
I bet the free synths are happier than the ones down here.
I disabled the safeguards.
Way ahead of you. I've already accessed the terminal and planted the evidence. Pretty good, huh?
So what happens now?
I guess there's only one thing left to do. I'll tell my dad about how I think Justin AO's been secretly freeing the synths. I've got a motive for him, too. The way I see it, it's a play to make sure everyone depends on the SRB. Thanks again for your help. A lot of people will be happier with Justin AO out of the way. Especially my dad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Speak with Ellie. Now. Ugh, it's so hot and muggy. I'm sick of it.
Hello.
Hello.
Just a routine patrol, ma'am.
Indeed, a Rooney. Yeah, okay. What's the time?
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
You're a walking public service announcement. Okay, well, I might leave it there for tonight. It's getting late, and I've had a big day. Putty Cat's had a big day. So yeah, thanks for those who stopped in and said hello. And hope to see you next time. Good night.